What up guys, Josh here with Close Quarters Carry, bringing you another video. We wanted to take a look today at some of our Cordura offerings and see which ones performed well under night vision. Seems to be a common question on the internet is whether or not your gear is NIR. So we needed to take some time, as this is not our area of expertise, to what that meant. The idea is conceal the wearer from infrared sight tech in low light conditions. So this is if a soldier is running through a field and the enemy has night vision, they don't show up as prominently underneath the night vision, or the pattern holds itself under infrared light. There is 3 different ways to achieve this. This is through either physical modifications, surface modifications, or modifying through different additives and things like that. So you've seen videos on YouTube of people spray painting their gear to reduce the infrared reflectiveness of their gear before, and some companies actually do put this into their manufacturing rather than just a coating. Fun little fact about night vision: first forms of night vision, Gen 0 night vision, was originally produced back in 1939 for the Germans. It was actually used during World War II out of their Panther tanks. They had over 50 tanks that were actually equipped with the original Gen 0 night vision. It'd be interesting to see how this stuff would perform up against something like that. Definitely probably hide you. So now let's get out to our filming setup, and we're going to take a look at these underneath some night vision, as well as shining on some infrared light onto the Cordura itself so we can see how it reacts. We did all of our tests indoors using a PVS 14 and a iPhone 12 Pro. PVS 14 is from AGM and the light is a Well-Tool LH2 IR. We set all of these up against a wall in the room, provided with a small amount of red ambient light just used as a filler, so it would help the PVS 14 pick up the patterns. And first up, we have the multicam patterns, which did a great job retaining their pattern underneath the IR light. As you can see, especially the black multicam performed very well, but all of them across the board, absolute wonderful job, as would be expected from quality Cordura offering. Next up, a couple of different options that we have. The M81 is quite possibly one of the most used camouflage in the world, and it performed very well under IR light, still retaining its pattern, as did the Tropentarn and the Flecktarn. Both held up very well under IR light. If there was an option that I was going to choose, Flecktarn would definitely be the way to go. Rhodesian brushstroke did not do so well. It is one of the first patterns that we saw that completely whited out. We actually had to blink and rub our eyes a couple times and make sure that this was what we were really seeing. It was kind of shocking to see the pattern completely disappear, and being one of the first ones to do so. So that would be an example of what you would not want to see under IR light, because the material itself is completely reflective and will stand out up against any kind of backdrop. Now we have the Mossio camo, which did very well. Super impressed by that. Kind of shocked that the one hunting print is non-reflective to IR, as well as the DNC, which that one was to be expected. DNC was originally created to beat night vision, so the fact that it would hold its pattern under night vision was expected. Chocolate chip was kind of a letdown. We're going to need to look into that one a little bit more because it did not hold at all. Again, another complete whiteout, as well as frog skin. Frog skin did completely white out as well. And lastly, we have a few of our fun prints. Up at the top, we have the Russian bi-camo, which completely whited out as well. But what would you expect from the Russians? I'm sure somebody got paid off for that one. Boogie Island was another one. Boogie Island, paint splatter, and multi-dicks. All of them, unfortunately, completely whited out underneath IR light. They were fully reflective to the lighting itself, and none of these would be ones I would recommend if you were looking to hide from an enemy that was using night vision. So we're back in the shop. That was super interesting. Definitely got to learn a lot about some of our product, and just to let you know, a majority of our product, not all of them, but a majority, so most of the ones you see here do come from MOS Tactical. That is one of our main suppliers of Cordura, and then we cut down and add the glue ourselves for all of our holster making needs. While we were doing this, I was super surprised to see certain ones that just absolutely disappeared under infrared light. I'd love to learn a little more about that. From my understanding, that comes from the reflective properties of either the material or some type of the ink itself. That could be down to the fabric. There's so many factors that could determine how reflective some of this material is. The other ones, the ones that performed really well, were really excited exciting to see, as we're just a small holster making company, so we didn't even know any of the materials that we were using were going to perform well under these circumstances. So that was very exciting to see for us. So shout out to MOS Tactical for providing some real high quality material for us for our holster making needs. Just wanted to thank you guys for watching this video. Appreciate you taking the time to comment down below, as well as, if you could, give us a like and share, and it helps me make more videos for you guys in the future. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.